Hello, I want us to look at CEKENA paper 2. That is the paper that was done last term and term. So, figure 2 displays an excerpt from an annual contest. Create a workbook using a spreadsheet program and save it as annual contest. That is the annual contest in your folder to print out later. Type data and format the worksheet as it appears. Use the worksheet to answer the questions below. Use A4 paper size and landscape orientation. So that is the first 14 marks. So you are creating this paper as it looks. Now I have typed the data here. So this is the data that is supposed to be worked on. Now, the first thing, if you realize, the examiner says should be exactly as it appears, this one. So here, the title, the annual high school contest and high school second quarter contest have been applied, merge, and center. So we do that. This is the first step is to highlight. Then you hit on merge and center. Also, you highlight the next one here. You hit on merge and center. Then once you do that, the next thing is to apply the text wrap, student name and admission date. These two fields are wrapped. The student and name are in different lines. So what you do, you highlight that point, then you click on this wrap text. Now once you do that, you now reduce the size of the cell, just like I have done. You realize that these two fields have been wrapped. So the next thing, we proceed with the next question. Rename the current worksheet to original. So we are renaming our worksheet to original. So you just go to where this worksheet is, double click and type original. Then the next thing, we have been told create a new worksheet called Taris. So you're creating a new worksheet called Taris in the same workbook and copy the contests. That is, should be the contents of original into 8. So you create a new worksheet, name it Taris, then copy all this work here. So I copy, then paste it to this point. Then the next thing is that calculate the total and average mark, 2 marks, find the maximum and minimum marks for each subject, then rename the cell range containing the totals as sum, rank the students based on average marks, and sort the students based on position. So we go to the next point, we calculate the total. So go to this point, just type equals sum, open the bracket, click the first one, put full colon, click the last one, like that, then press enter. So you get the first total is 227, then autofill. So once you autofill, you realize that these are the total marks. So if I the average equals to average, open the bracket, click the first one, put a full colon, click the last one, close the bracket, press enter. So this is the average. So once you get the average, you proceed to finding the minimum and the maximum. So here you can just type the minimum, and then the maximum here. So the next thing here is now to calculate the minimum by typing this function equals to min. Then open the bracket, you click the first value, put full colon, click the last value, then close the bracket, press enter. Again for the maximum, you type max, open the bracket, hit the first value, put full colon, click the last one, close the bracket, press enter. Then you just autofill this one up to that point. Again, you just the same for this. So this is the maximum and minimum that are asked. So the next point is to rename the cell, that is, we are in this point, rename the range containing totals as sum. So to rename the range, you just highlight. So this is the range, you highlight. Then you right click inside and then say define name. So once you define name, you call it sum. So that range is called sum. So the next point after having that, you can see we have the word sum here. So the next thing to do here is to rank the student based on average marks, then sort them according to position. So I'll add a field here called ranks, then go to this point and rank the students. So you type equals to rank, open the bracket, you take the first value. The first value is in J5, comma, then you take our range in absolute. Our range is J5 up to, that is J5 up to J what? Up to this one, avoid that one, up to J14. So it is up to J $14. Then comma, you put a 0 for descending order. For ascending order, you can just put 1. Then you close the bracket and press enter. So this guy here is position number 5. So let's pull it down up to this point. So position 1, let's just change here, guys. Here we change this one to 0. So we change this one to 0. We want it in descending order. That is into 0. Then you press enter. So from here, you just now drag this one like that. Now it is correct. Then the examiner has told us to sort the ranks so you highlight the whole data up to that point. Then go to data menu. Then you hit on sort. Then here we are sorting column ranks in smallest to the largest. So that is the way it should be. So once you do that, you are done with that part. Let's go to part F. Now part F is that insert the class labels D20 to D22 and compute the total marks contributed by each class for each subject using the appropriate formula. So you go to D20. Where is D20? You go to where D20 is. This is D20. So we have our classes. You can just copy this. Copy this. Copy this. Then just paste them on D20. D20 is here. Paste. So these are our classes. Then we need to calculate the totals of every subject. So these ones are in D20. So we start from this point here. So we write equals to sum if, equals to sum if. Then you take the range. The range is from mathematics there all the way up to this point. Then we want the range for which class here. Like for example, we want for a range for we want the range for 2H1 for that case, for 2H1. Then you close the bracket and press enter. Just a moment, let's look at this one. We want the sum if for this one. That is, we take the range of D. This is D. We take the range of D5 to D14. So this one should be D5 to D14 to H. Then we want the sum for which range? To H1. We want to have the total for months. Then from where? From this point up to this point. So we shall get this. Then from there, for the other subject, you just drag up to that point. Or rather, you just now work on this formula. Like for this range here, I'm searching for mathematics, so I can just either copy the formula, this formula for other subjects. So once I copy, we have this one. This is we want to have for English, so we change the range. The range should be, we are searching for this one. So if E not for E, this remains as D. This remains to be D, like that. Again, you go to this one, you change this one to D, this one to D, like that. So you get the answer there. Then for the next one here, you use the same formula but change now the classes. This one should be 2H3. So you press enter. Again here you have the same formula, but this is for G. This is G. This again is G. So that this is G14. We are searching for 2H3. If D up to that, then G. G is for English. So G is for English. So this stands to be H3, and this one stands to be G. This one stands to be G, like that. So again, this one uses the same formula. This one turns to GH. This is H. Also, this is H. This is full colon, then H. So that's how you accomplish that. Again, for this one, this is, we change this one to 2. That one remains. We go to this one. Again, paste the formula here. This changes to 2. Then this changes to G. This is G. This is G. Like that. Then lastly, the same formula, the same range. This is 2, but this is H. We are taking the range for H, like that. So that's how you are supposed to calculate the totals of contributed. Then we proceed to the next part. The next part of the question says, copy the worksheet named original into a new worksheet called this one, called total class. Filter the records that meet the criteria indicated below. So for class 2H1 and 2H3, maths should be greater than or equal to 74 and total greater than or equal to 270. So for that case, we go back to original. We copy this, home, copy, then paste it here. Then once we paste it there, we change this one to class total. Class underscore total. So that is the name of that worksheet. Now we are supposed to go to class with filter. So to filter, you highlight this data, go to data menu, then hit on filter. You will see these filters that appear. So we go to class, to where the class is, click on there, deselect all, then now select 2H and 2H3 and 2H2. Click OK. Then the next point, go to mathematics. Mathematics, again, deselect this one. Okay, mathematics, go to numbers equal to, select greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to. That is greater than or equal to 74. So we click OK. Again, you go to total, greater or equal to 70. So here, we first of all type equals to sum, so that you can have the totals. So you click on that one, then you click on the last one, across the bracket, enter. So you have the marks here, then drag outside. So we are filtering the marks go to numbers and filter greater than or equal to 70. So according to the marks, there is nobody there. So that is for the total. We have said total, the total there, according to the total there is nobody with that marks. So we can just alter the question a bit and have greater than 220. Can have greater than 220 just for running purposes. So let's have 220. So at least we have some marks. Now using the records now obtained here, the records retrieved in D2 above, add a 3D pie chart, move the pie chart to a new worksheet, tilt the chart at 45 degrees vertically, label the slices with the student name, then explode the smallest slice. So we want to have the pie chart using this one. So we have the student's name here, and then we have the totals, these two. Then you can create the flow chart. So you just go to insert, then go to where the, not really the flow chart, but the pie chart. You use 3D pie chart. So this is our pie chart. With this pie chart of ours, you can do a number of changes by clicking on this chart title. We have data labels here. You see, have more options like this. You can have series names. You see now, these are the values that you can really add to this one. But we have already our key with the student names like that. So I want to remove this, total that. Then we have other things to do here. So we have text options, etc. From there, we are supposed to do a bit of, we can just double click here to get more options. Like now the format, the chart area here, from here. We have these ones, so you can see. I need it to have that, to have the names up there. Then there, you are supposed to label with the total marks and the names. I have done that. Then in case you want to move this chart to a new chart, you click on here, move chart. Then you choose the upper option and save it as stored pie chart. Then you click on OK. So our pie chart is now in a new worksheet. Then you can just click on this one. You can just click on the slice and drag. That is called to explode. The examiner says here that you explode the smallest slice. So I have exploded. You just click and hold, then drag away. That is to explode. So create a new worksheet called subtotals. So we create a new worksheet called subtotals. Create a new worksheet called subtotals and copy the filtered data into it. Create a subtotal list to display the total marks per class. That is using the filtered data. That means we go to the filtered data. This is the filtered data. We copy. Then once we copy, we go to subtotals and paste it there. Now we want to find the subtotals. So the first thing to do is to bring the classes together. So I highlight, go to data menu, go to subtotals. First of all, we sort before we do that. So sort this one according to class. So that classes that are the same comes together. Then you hit on subtotal. Here we are subtotaling according to total, not average. Then we subtotal using sum and using, here we use the class. Then you click on OK. So you can see that the total for 2H is for 70, for 3H is for 58, and then the grad total. So that one you save. Now we can proceed to the next question, question number 2. Then you are just supposed to print. Now we have this one, the DTP question. So open a desktop publishing program and set the page layout in inches as max, paper size 2.6 by 3.2 inches, then portrait or margin 0.25, multiple pages per sheet, and paper, that is target paper size custom. So this is what we have. And then you draw this complicated diagram and save it as anniversary card, and then we shall print 4 copies since we have set multiple pages. So this is how you go about it. You go to page design, then you click on this point, page setup. So this is where you do your setup. You type 2.6 by 3.6, then all around you type 0.5 top, left, bottom, and right. Then you choose custom. Up here you choose multiple pages per sheet. Then paper width 2.6, paper height 3.2. Sorry. So I click on OK. Now once I do that, I can now proceed by going to insert, then shapes, then take the rounded triangle. So I'll just come to this point and draw my rounded triangle. Then I remove the outline. I click on this, say no outline, to remove the black stuff. Then from there, here you'll be very creative. You'll be very creative to draw this outer shape the examiner has drawn here. So we shall draw that one. Then we take a rectangle, also draw a rectangle like that. Again, take this triangle. Then this one should be brought here. This one should be brought somewhere here to be in that size. Then this one should be up here. Should be up there like that to have that shape. Then once you do that, you now group this one, or alternatively you just come to this point, give it color white. Here also give it color white. Then this one also come to this point, give it color white and remove the outlines. Also this one here, come to this point, give it color white and remove the outline. Once you do that one, you'll be in a position to see that our diagram has been drawn successfully. So this one needs to be inside there, to be somewhere inside. Good. Now the next thing is to make sure our writings are there. We need to have our writings, but it's good to group this one like that to be one, then save it. Now the next thing I am supposed to do is to have the writings. The writings are here. You can see the writings, these ones. We have these writings here, and also we have these other writings here. You see these ones. So we have this writing showing you that this is a text box. So what I need to do is just to go to this point, insert, shape, then a text box, then just here I draw the text box, and then have my writings here. So I have my writings. So in this one here, can just have something small to have our writing. So I go to this point, have that together, that is together as families of these ones here, as the families with their families here. We have this one, undo. I just needed to access this one here. So together with the families, I need to have this text. So together with the families, again I insert, shape, I draw another text box so close to this, with size 5, paste. together with their families. So this one can be nearer there. So together with their families, like that, together with their families. Then we proceed. We have this other guy. This one we have this other text box here, Marvin and Adrian. So you just go to insert shape, go to this point here and draw this here. Then this one we have seen we are working with 5. So we have Marvin, this one here. We have Marvin and Adrian. Marvin and Adrian. Marvin and Adrian. This one, Marvin and Adrian. Bring it there. Invite you to celebrate. So basically here you use the text boxes. That is, invites you to celebrate. This one is, you're using size 5. We are using size 5 we are using size 5, so invite you to celebrate, like that. So you apply the required fonts, should be centered. Invite you to celebrate. Then we have the next one here. We have the next one also here, down here, after this. So we have now this one. You see there is this part. That is the June 14. Then we have now this again here. So you just do the same. So you have that one there. You have this one here. I have size, that is size, can put size 7. That one. So we have to use the pipe. In case you cannot see the pipe, you can just draw some straight lines there. Then the next point is insert, go to shape. Then we have now the other part, the other larger part here, somewhere there. That is the other part, this part here. You see now this part, we are talking of this part here, this one again. So that part here, that is Maestri Flower Garden, blah, 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 up to the last line there. So that one can also be here. That is the this one will be there. Then you can just pull this one to display all the text. So what you need to do here is to make sure that these things are taken to the positions they are supposed to be. Like now I can just take this somewhere there. Then this Marvin and the other person goes there. Invites go somewhere there. Then this undo, in case you mess up. Undo again. So you just need this. What's happening? So I need this one to go up to that point. Again, I bring this one there, like that. Then this one should be somehow borrowed. So once you do that, there is a straight line. There is a straight line there. Just reduce the shape. That is the weight. Go to this and reduce the weight, like that. I can copy paste this one, bring it there up to that point. Then the next thing, there is the heart shape. There is the heart shape. So I just go to this point and draw my heart shape there. Then this heart shape of mine should be white in color with the dashes. So I just go to to dashes. I choose the dashes. Then the dashes should be blue. Outline should be somehow blue, like that. Then I reduce the size. Again, thanks, or right click, say add text, then choose a smaller font, that is thanks, or then you just need to increase the size, thanks, or then do the stuff like that, thanks, or like that. Then once you do that, the next thing is to draw the star. Insert shapes, you take this one, should be somewhere there, not really this one, just go to insert shape, you take that star, this one, it has another smaller star inside, so insert shapes, there is this one inside, but this one is white in color, so you just play about with this one, white in color, and then remove the outline or put white like that. Then this one put blue, put the blue color, then you can group them, go to group so that it can become one like that. Then just take it somewhere there. Then the next thing is to draw the other star. There is these other stars. There is this other star and another one. So two inverted triangles like that. Then this one, remove the outline. Also this one, remove the outline like that. Then group them, hold shift, group them so it becomes one, and then you can reduce the size. Then just put where it's supposed to be put. Right now, if it was supposed to be put there, copy paste, take another one to where it's supposed to be, somewhere here, somewhere there. Again, copy paste, take this one somewhere there. Again, paste, take this one somewhere there. Again, copy paste, take this one somewhere inside the corner, like inside the. No, first of all, remove this. There is another line, blue in color, drawn from here to this edge. Again, a continuation up to this point. Up to that point. To that point, so this one goes up to that. Then these ones are blue in color. Blue in color, so just go to this point, they are blue in color, and then the stars, the small stars, copy paste. So there are some small stars placed there. Yeah, copy paste. So there is another one. I'm using the arrow keys. So like that, and so copy paste. Again, this one is taken up here. So guys, if you are keen enough, you realize that I have been in a position to show you how that stuff is made. That is how this stuff is made using Publisher. So basically, it is just a matter of being very creative, and then you'll be in a position to come up with this wedding card. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, remember to like and share my videos. Thank you very much.